Asmongold is a freight train that just can't be stopped, whether you love him or hate him, so now they are trying to cancel him because apparently he's violent, and according to Cenk Uygur, he wants to take away protesters' First Amendment right.
Back Raw on Twitch doubles down after controversial using live ammo on protester statement further dehumanizes the left. Quote, I don't really view them as people, I view them as animals. Let's go ahead and let's see how this is clipped and how it's cut together, okay? You guys ready? And sorry the left is so toxic. No, it doesn't bother me. Like, there's plenty of people that use that kind of stuff against me. Like, I really, I don't, this is going to sound really bad. I don't even really view them as people. I don't. Nope. I view them as like animals. So basically, the person posts this clip because they were saying I was dehumanizing people, and I was dehumanizing a person who was trying to weaponize the death of my father.
So let's... Yeah, and then blame it on him, exactly. Because at the end of the day, if you have that big of an audience as well, people that are being that toxic to you, you just, not even animals, you just, they're a number that exists over there. If I meet you in real life, I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm definitely sure not going to be your friend or spend any of my time worrying about what you have to think. You're just a liar, and you're a fucking asshole, to be honest.
Add some context. People are pushing this like crazy to get Asmon deplatformed.
And sorry the left is so toxic. No, it doesn't bother me. Like, there's plenty of people that use that kind of stuff against me. I don't even really view them as people.
They completely cut out the previous part.
You know, if you go back and you watch the VOD, Asmon comes back even more toxic. Oh God, people are trying to use like my dad dying against me. Well, that's so weird.
And also a few minutes before that too.
Asmongold, by the way, a living human being, his own mother living in filth decaying rats. Years later, she was suffering from respiratory illness. We're going to make up stories about dogs. Might as well talk about real things done to real people. That is absolutely true because she chose to, and I wasn't able to get it fixed because she refused to leave the house. She wouldn't get a COVID vaccine, so I couldn't let anybody come into the house to help fix it. But that was her choice. It was her life, and she did it.
And these are the people that today are, oh, COVID's still such a problem, vaccines.
Tweeting about me constantly, talking about my dead parents. No, it's very, very weird for somebody like this to bring it up.
And so now you understand why the chatter said...
And sorry the left is so toxic. No, it doesn't bother me. Like, there's plenty of people that use that kind of stuff against me. So I'm specifically talking about people that, you know, use the death of your parents to weaponize it against you, to try to, like, emotion.
And both this guy's parents died in the span of a few months, I think, at least within the same year it's been.
Only attack you. It's embarrassing. And you can have a clip like this that's cut intentionally to misrepresent what I said. And it's very sad for me to see. The troll that sits around his own feces is calling the left animal. Seems like this would violate Twitch's TOS. Fundamentally, what are they doing here? They're fundamentally defending a person who's trying to use my father's death as a way to delegitimize.
Oh, this is against Twitch's TOS? Hey, are you a fan of Hassan Piker? How about him, I don't know, waving guns around, hurting his animals, screaming at them for no reason? This is against Twitch TOS. Okay. All right, where's all that outrage for Hassan? Just, if we're going to be fair, right?
My opinion on the topic. It's sad to see it happen, but unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. What I find to be funny is that every single time that Hassan or one of the people that's in Hassan's orbit gets in trouble, the way that basically people in that community deal with it is that they instantly try to blame and bring up things that other people did in order to, like, somehow in one way or another try to distract or try to, you know, turn it into something else that it's not, right?
No, I have to say I completely agree with that, and this is a situation where I'm not sitting here trying to pretend Asmongold is a perfect person, but at the same time, it's so silly to me to sit here and try to pretend like Asmongold is this giant monster, right? That is someone who wants people to get hurt in the sense that he's just someone who's reacting, kind of giving back the exact same energy to these type of people. And it's so funny because there was also a clip Cenk had taken out of context where he's like, oh, he's calling for people to get hit in protest. No, people who are in the streets, running around in the streets trying to stop your car, and that is not your First Amendment right. That's not a right of protesting. That is literally you running out into the street where cars are. What do you expect to happen? And I don't want people to get hurt, but what do you expect? You have to have a certain amount of accountability, and it's fascinating, especially this Hassan dog thing. I made my whole argument from the basis that the dog, let's say the dog didn't have a shock collar. Why was he not immediately worried when his dog yelped? Why is he yanking on his old dog's tail saying he's going to effing kill it? Why is he the way he talks to his animals, treats them, didn't immediately go hug his dog, waited a performative couple of minutes, then goes, oh yeah, I'm going to go check on her, she's okay, and then a whole day to show us the collar? Why not show it to us then? It's just ridiculous. Again, you need to hold people to the same standard, is just my point. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.